Hello and good afternoon everyone, Konstantin aka Mr. B back on another Sunday with another video about my Baselworld 2019 prediction. I hope you have fun with the video. Let's go! Alright guys, before we start, if you do like this video and if you do like the overall content of my channel, please like and subscribe. This would help me and the channel quite a lot. Thanks for that, guys. In one of my last videos I mentioned that the Rolex Batman is discontinued, and I think it makes sense from Rolex point of view to discontinue the watches with the old movements, as they do want to build in the newer latest movements into their models. I don't think though that they are going to present next year already another bezel collar or another new GMT Master. Talking a little bit about Tudor, I do think though that they will present for the Tudor GMT another bezel collar, so why not going the way that they introduce an aluminium bezel inlay in the black and blue look? This would make sense actually. But back to Rolex, back to the sports models, because I do think, or I believe that Rolex is going to present next year for sure a new Submariner. The Submariner is overdue with an overhaul of a movement. They have introduced the Sea Dweller 43mm with a new movement, 72 hours power reserve. So it makes sense after the long time of production to introduce a new Submariner to the market with a up-to-date movement actually. And this would be very Rolex-alike. Rolex does wait quite along. They don't improve all the watches of the line, but they will definitely have to go the next step to present a new, better movement in the Submariner. I think the Lux, the horns are going to be a little bit smaller. The GMT, Pepsi got the new movement. Datejust 36mm got as well a new movement, was new introduced in the last Baselworld. So the Submariner definitely is missing out there, same as the Yachtmaster, but I think Submariner would be the next sport model to go. As well, I do think they're going to introduce the Oyster Flex bracelets for more sport models. But what else to expect from Rolex this year? I'm pretty sure they're going to introduce also a new Day-Date 36mm. The Day-Date is in production since quite a while, and it would make sense to introduce there also a new movement. Maybe they're going to make the Lux a little bit wider, because the Day-Date was, aside to the Datejust, a little bit less chubby. So maybe they reduced the Datejust 36 last year, the two-tone model, the two-tone version with a new movement. It would make sense this year to present as well a new Day-Date 36 with a new movement. Talking about the Datejust though, I do think they're going to show us this year also a steel model with new movement. They do the overhaul with all the movements for all their watches. So yeah, Datejust is right now just in two-tone available, so Datejust 36 in steel with the less chubby case would make definitely sense as well. And the Daytona from my point of view is as well overdue with an overhaul. They introduced the steel version with the ceramic bezel, so I'm pretty sure next year is we're going to see the Daytona also with a ceramic bezel in steel yellow gold, steel rose gold, and in full gold, of course. I do think really that they're going to present us a steel rose gold Daytona, because steel rose gold is right now, it seems to be a fashion thing actually. Everything is in rose gold nowadays. What else? I think that's so far, so let's summarize it. New Submariner with new movement, Day-Date with new movement in 36mm, steel Datejust 36, including also the new movement introduced last year, and a new Daytona with a ceramic bezel in two-tone, which comes in rose gold and yellow gold with steel. So these are my Rolex predictions overall. Alright, from Rolex to Tudor, my Tudor predictions, of course, I do think they're going to add to the Black Bay 58 a lot of different bezel colors, because this is what they do, this is what Tudor does. They do every time continue their models and add a little bit color. I do think they're just going to add bezel collars, change maybe a bit the dial design from this vintage lume to a normal lume to give also the watch a little bit more modern appearance. I hope they change the dial to a shiny one. I'm not a fan of the matte dials. Anyways, the regular Black Bay, they do have the steel and gold one in black and with a champagne dial, so I hope they're going to present to us now a blue dial for the steel gold Black Bay. This would make sense as well. Black Bay GMT, I have mentioned before, lots of different bezel colors to come there as well. A pure black one to address also the taste of people who do not like so much the Pepsi look, which do exist actually. Why not the Batman? Come on, this would be cool, especially if the Batman from Rolex is discontinued. The Black Bay Chrono wasn't introduced again with new colors, so I'm pretty sure they had also there a bit more of color, maybe also steel gold variation, but I do think they will go just for different bezel colors, a blue bezel, red bezel, something like that, to give also there the guys, the people, a little bit more variations to choose from. And the Black Bay 41, I so much hope for a new dial color of the for the Black Bay 41. I do like the Black Bay 41 because they use shiny dials and not the matte ones. And last year they did introduce a sunburst blue dial to the Black Bay 41 line. So this year I really hope for a white Black Bay 41, which would actually my choice for a dress watch. I know it isn't a dress watch, but come on, this was a shiny white dial. So if they're going to present that, I'm definitely going for one. Beautiful watch like the Black Bay 41, and yeah, new dial color, of course, makes sense, would definitely make sense, but let's see what's coming out of that. So guys, these are my Rolex and Tudor Baselworld 2019 predictions. I hope you did enjoy this video, and I actually would like to know from you guys, what are your predictions for next year? What do you think Rolex and Tudor is going to introduce to us? Please leave a comment in the comment section below. I'm really eager to learn your opinion, and I definitely will use this input and going to make after Baselworld another video where I'm going to review this one and the comments there. Alright guys, I wish all of you now a very happy Sunday afternoon, a good start into the new week, into the Christmas week actually. 1 week to go, not for me, I have already started my holidays. Woo! Sorry for that, but I've got holidays. So I hope I can produce a little bit more content in the next week and upload some more videos over the Christmas time. Keep you entertained. Guys, take care. Look forward to see you next one. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen. Euer Konstantin. Ciao, guys.